Welcome everybody to 2.5 Man Garage. Today we're going to be working on our 24 Mustang GT Premium. As you can see on the floor here, we have a number of parts that we picked up from Steeda. And today we're going to put on the Steeda intake. I got some K&N air filters, but I don't have anything other than the factory intake that they're connected to, so I want to give these things a whirl. I trust in Steeda and the performance numbers that they produced, and yeah, we're gonna install this today. So 2.5 Man Garage, we're all about installing and doing everything ourselves. 9 times out of 10 I haven't done it before, so I'll be probably requesting help from everybody that's out there that has done it potentially before. And yeah, that's what we're all about here. All right, let me go ahead and open this package and see what we got. Alrighty, we got some clamps, 2 large clamps, looks like 4-inch diameter, 5-inch. Some smaller ones, some foam sticky tape on one side, classic Steeda stickers, of course, and then we got some parts here. We got some parts. Let's open that up, see what it is. All right, probably for the PVC connectors. All right, not a lot to it. Let's get the stickers and the trash out of here. All right, and let's take a look at the instructions. Not a huge instructions guy, but we'll give it a shot. We'll give it a shot this time around. Put those up there. Should be pretty straightforward. Alrighty, what do we got? Tools needed: driver's side silicone hose, one passenger side silicone hose. All right, so they're one's for the one, one's for the other. One silic 4 by silicone close hams. All right, we got large ends, small ends. One driver's side large hose adapter, one passenger small hose adapter, 2 adapter clamps, 2 mass air meters. Okay, 2 engineer filters, 4 button head socket screw caps, 2 16-inch adhesive neoprene screws. Boop. Okay. Application 2024 cold air intake, 24 Mustang, so T20 Torx, 10mm socket. Okay, let's get those out. What do we got here? Not a lot of room here. We are just starting our garage off here, so we are going to clean up and get a little bit more room to work on the car. As you can see, we got a lot to do, and we're going to do it ourselves. And again, I'm going to need your help. But yeah, this is where we're starting. There's that was 110. What do we got? Do we have a 6 here? We got a 6. The Allen key, small pry pull, fat back screwdriver. All right, T20 Torx socket. T20 Torx socket's in here somewhere. But let's come over to our 24 Mustang. We got about 2,500 miles on her. Got her about a year ago, and yeah, been having fun with it. All right, pop the hood. Pretty straightforward. Lever down below, click to the left. All right, so we'll be disassembling this. Oh, let me get some light over here. We got some exhaust over there to put on. But we got something here to give us a little bit more light under the hood. All right, let's turn this baby on. Oh, there we go. All right, so I'm going to start with just unclipping the air boxes. Pretty straightforward. I went with K&N air filters, a little factory. these guys there for now. All right. Alright, so step number 1, remove the factory intake assembly first by removing the upper half of the engine air filter. Cover by popping both clips. Done. Next, loosen the hose clamp secured to the intake tube and throttle body using the 6 milli. Also disconnect the PVC hoses. Okay. Alright, alright. Alright, let's get these guys off. Bring this guy over. Alright, so 6 millimeter. No, that's definitely not the 6. That's got to be the 10. No, that's definitely not the 10. Did I not grab a 6? That's definitely a 6. Alright, let's see what it is. I'm not starting off too hot. Do we have something different here? Oh yeah, we got 7. 7 milli. Yeah, that's what she is. Alrighty. Let's loosen these clamps. 7 millimeter. Just boom, nice and loose. You don't want to go all the way. You don't want them to come out. But you want to get them nice and loose, which they are. Boom, we're off. Boom, and now it says to disconnect these hoses here. I have not done these before. So there's got to be a trick to them. Also disconnect those from the sound tube and PVC system. I definitely see. Probably need a little screwdriver to pop that up. Let's go with a small flathead, or here we go. Let's start with this guy first. I'm not having any luck with that, huh? I'm gonna feel like I'm gonna break it. Nope, she just clicked back on. So it feels like there's one, and then there's like a little tooth there. Oh, there we go. All right, so it's got a little tooth there. That's right where it goes. Pull that right out, and look how quickly that went right back on. Why is that not popping off? Alright. This has got to be our 10. Yeah, I'll try to finagle that in a minute. Alright. Alright. There's that guy. That should free that up. And then we have, oh yeah, actually, I could probably use this pry clip tool. Yep, there we go. And housing with the 10mm socket and remove the sensor from the T20 torque socket. Oh yeah, T20. That's the T20. Maybe I can just use don't need a socket. That's 225, my bad. Again, I'll probably take a beating for all this, what I'm doing, but I don't know, I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure it out and do it. Maybe I do have a T20 socket. Let me see if I do. Where is she? There's a bunch there, but nothing. T20 socket. Well, I guess I'll be getting the T20 socket. Cool. Well, I'm gonna do it the hard way with this thing. Pain. What in the butt way? I don't want to come all the way out with it, just in case. Let me loosen that bottom one up too. I guess we gotta be super careful with these guys. Pretty sensitive. Pain in the butt. I'm definitely buying T20 Torques. I could have removed it and then, yeah, it's probably the smarter thing to do. There's that, there's one. And there's two. Voila. Super careful with these guys, super sensitive. I will put him up there. Or wherever he naturally wants to rest. All right. There we go. A little painful to watch, but we got it. Okay. All right, so including remove the master meter with 10mm. All right. All right, so both sides. Let's put this guy down here for now. And let's get this side. This was this guy. Alright. Somewhat free. This guy is somewhat free. Let's get the pry tool here. One more clamp. One more little plastic. There we go. And then maybe we can there we go. And then it'd be a little easier to get off. I'm going to use the Torx to get it off here. Now here's what I don't get. These blue. Oh, that was easy. All right. Cool. All right. Very cool. Let's use this T20 to get this guy out of there. Bring it over to the bench. Do we have light over here? There we go. Yeah, so much easier than that crazy angle that I had going on. Again, mass air flow sensor. Gotta be super careful with it. I've seen a number of people remove them, but then them not operate very well afterwards. Alright, super careful. This go down here. And then what do we got? Assemble the cold air Steeda. Alright. Oh yeah, we're gonna get that front sway bar out too in our next video. This will all be coming back apart, I guess. Alright, well, that's for that time. So what are we doing here? First, attach the Steeda air filter to the Steeda mass air meter housing and with the provided hose clamp using the 8mm socket. Alright, here are these guys. Let's figure out who is who. That big guy goes there, probably. And this guy goes there, probably. Alright. Driver side, passenger side. And now, Steeda. First, attach Steeda air filter to the mass air meter housing with the provided hose. The mass air meter housing. Oh yeah, these guys. Look at that. Attach the Steeda air filter to the mass air meter housing. Okay. I assume again that guy does that. This was our first guy that came off. Size milli is this? Maybe 8. 8 it is. All right. Loose enough. comes right off. Took the cones out of there. Alrighty. I assume that goes in like that. And this guy goes here. Why does this not feel like it fits? That's definitely the other side. Okay, that guy goes there. All right, I'm down with that. I understand that. This guy goes here. Okay. So now might take some finagling. It just doesn't feel like it's going to just go on, but I guess let's take this guy off and really stretch this out. All right. So over to the bench. In case things get a little rough. Let's move that over there. All right, that should work. That should go on. So let me put, actually it can go on from underneath. All right, cool. Damage that like that. I'm pretty sure this was to fit everybody else, which is these guys, this guy. Definitely shouldn't be this hard. That is why we moved the mass air sensor. Wow. All right. All right, it's on. This is my bike tire tube changer. All right, we got this guy. Wow, all right. Holy moly. It worked. loosen this guy up. We can get this guy over. There we go. All right, I want to hide that to some degree. That'll be on the back side like that. Just in case, not too tight in case I want to move it or just adjust it up or down. The clamp, that is. All right. And then this guy goes here. And which clamp? Well, I used the pre-existing. I assume so. Maybe I should have used this one for that. But looks like it's all one of the same. All right. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. All right, one more. And this guy is this guy. The smaller one. I assume the larger tip goes in. Connect the Steeda signal and master. Cut the provided adhesive tape in half and place on your meter to seal the airbox. What? How big of a nipple does that one has that. I would assume it's that end right there. So the small end goes in. Oh, sorry for the sniffles, guys. I feel like I gotta bury this into it. Maybe not. I guess that's what the clamp is for. Okay, we got all the connections back on. Our 7mm tight here with the K&N. We got the 7mm tight up here on the throttle body. Oop. Right, tighty, there we go. Just double checking everything tight, or it's not too tight, it's just snug. I don't want to break. Connection hose is back on. Mass airflow sensor's back on. This guy doesn't have a home for some reason. I think he was on the old one, so I didn't have anything to attach the old intake. I'll keep the covers off. I kind of like the look of this a lot. Make sure 7's snug. Mass airflow sensors in. Again, there's no piece to put them. I don't have them too tight. I got them snug, but I don't know how tight we really need them. Okay. And if we just wanted to try to see if the covers go on, I guess we could just put the cover on just to give it a look, but I really like it without it. I know I can get heat soak, obviously, from the motor on track day, but if we're just cruising around town or whatever, yeah, all right, so there we go. Actually, really simple install, guys. Super simple install. Catch can. I gotta show the video of getting that front sway bar in there. the Steeda sway bar. But anyways, back to this guy. I will keep this off, take this off, and put these guys over here for now. I feel like I'm missing something here, but no, there's nothing there that came with it. If you remember, it's the old setup. So, all right, super cool. Let's start this thing up and see, make sure we got no issues. Feel the air getting sucked in. You can hear it. Very cool. No lights on the dash. Very cool. I gotta get some gas. I know I'm not really much out of gas. I'm alright. But my tire pressures are low. Alright, well, let's take it for a ride. Milwaukee light, this thing is awesome. All the tools are out, good, 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 good. Put a likewise shifter in. I gotta show you guys the video of that. That's pretty sweet. I love the feeling of this thing. Pretty sweet. Okay, let's see how the performance of the new Steeda intake is. My phone or even shoes on just to get a rip on this thing. Ah, Callaway Vet, very cool. Wow, very responsive, super responsive. It is almost a night and day. Wow, responsiveness. Gotta be careful, there is cops everywhere in this town. Wow, Callaway Vet, and now we got a Challenger. Wow, I love the responsiveness. Noticeable difference. next Saturday, so a week from today I'll definitely have a chance to lay on this thing all day long. And I know my videos are a little out of order, but I did the Steeda progressive lowering springs, front and rear sway bars, subframe connectors. We just did the air intake here together, and yeah, you know, some Corsa exhaust, not the Extreme, the Performance, and the Corsa double H pipe. So we got a handful of things done here that we've done over the spring and summer here. And yeah, this isn't without a doubt noticeable, the responsiveness. Upset everybody. All right, cool. Well, I like it. Steeda has great products for sure, and this is yet another one that we've done. So if you thought what I did was helpful, please like and or subscribe. Alright guys, appreciate it. Bye.